Hi, my name is Christine Bowen, and this interview is for my Advanced Addiction Counseling Skills course for Aspen University. This is my third client, and this session will be a introductory interview. I'm going to learn more about the client and what they have been dealing with, what their addiction is, and hopefully how we can help them. Some of the techniques I plan to use are the miracle question. That's my favorite to use so far. That helps give insight as to goals that the client could realistically achieve if they no longer had the drug available. Another one is motivational interviewing to try and keep the conversation going. I'm going to start off. Could you tell us what your addiction is?
I'm an alcoholic.
When did you first start drinking?
When I was 15.
Were you pressured into doing that, or what was the situation?
Yes, I didn't come from a family that were alcoholics. It was peer pressure.
Were you at a party, or were you just with a small group of friends?
Just a few friends.
Okay. Can you tell us more about what happened that day, if you remember?
Dares, how dare you do, you can't do this, and of course, I had to try, I had to do it and prove them wrong.
Okay.
And I didn't realize it was that easy to get addicted.
So after that night, how did it continuously progress? Was it like an everyday thing, or just every time we got together with friends?
At first, it was just every time I got together with those friends, and of course, after I became an adult, I cleaned up for a little while, and I couldn't stay cleaned up, so I tried to hide it from my family, who are not, alcoholics, would know that I had this problem.
Like brothers, sisters?
Parents, brothers, sisters.
Okay. So it progressively got worse. Where did your family life start to turn into? Did you keep just hiding it from like immediate family members, or eventually start your own family?
Oh, yes, I got married, and I had 4 kids, and yeah, I tried to drink because I was trying to have my family, but stress of life, job losses, and money problems, and family, just turmoil.
Drama.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the questions I like to ask is if alcohol, in your instance, wasn't a problem, where would your life be right now?
I probably would have finished my degree, and I probably would have a better job instead of these 2 part-time jobs I have. You never can keep, can't get a full-time job, can't keep the part-time jobs. I can't always get up and go to work.
Like frequent call-ins, or
If they're lucky, if I call in.
also you no call, no shows even?
Yeah.
Okay. So you used to have a full-time job. What happened?
Stress of full-time job, stress of family, stress of just life was too much, and I started drinking more and more. Started to be 3 times a week, and then it started to, to affect my life, of course, and then of course I became a drinker every single night. By the time I, get home and to wee hours of the night.
Did you quit? Were you fired?
Which time?
If there's multiple, you can tell me about
Yeah.
multiple.
I quit a couple, but the other, 4 jobs I was fired from.
Because of the drinking, or
No shows from which is a result of the drinking.
okay, so they didn't know either. Like this was all secrecy from family, job. Okay. So ultimate goals for you are to hopefully get sober
Yes.
and to get a full-time job.
Yes.
Now you mentioned degree. Where are you at with that?
I was like 5 classes away from having my degree.
Associates, bachelor,
Bachelor.
so close. Okay. What's stopping you?
Finances, honestly. It's hard to have the motivation to go back. Scared.
It's so scary.
Don't know if I can stay in class, do my homework. I don't know if I can stay sober enough to do that. Scary.
Do you have a support system?
No, not really.
No friends, family members?
I have a sister.
Okay. How, does she know about the drinking?
Yeah, I don't think she knows how bad it is, but she knows.
Okay. Would you be willing to bring her in so that she is aware?
That's gonna be tough to tell her just how bad off I am.
Okay. Hopefully stopping, having her there supporting you, letting her know is all going to be a way to stop. If she knows, it'll be easier for you to, have somebody. How do I want to word it? When you're having those urges, she'd be the person to help you get through it. Instead of drinking to get through it, she'll be there to help you get through it. I know that situation is going to be hard to tell, but if we do make her aware, then it, like the situation isn't. What's the worst that'll happen if she finds out?
She'll be mad at me.
But it sounds like she's the one person that's stuck through it all with you, and she would be the most understanding.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay. So, we have that you want to become sober, maybe start your education so that you can get that full-time job, and getting your sister aware. Are there any other goals that you'd like to meet?
Yeah, I really would love my kids to be back in my life.
Okay. What's stopping that relationship from?
Terrible fights, a lack of support for my children because of my addiction has created some distance.
Okay. Would a family intervention be something you're interested in?
What's a family intervention, or what are you thinking?
Not necessarily everyone coming together and pointing blame at you, just everyone getting together and having an idea of where you're at. I want them to know what support you need.
I don't know if they can understand this is an illness. I don't know.
Okay. So that might not be possible, but we could still try it. I mean, I know that's,
It could be a future goal.
yeah, yep. So what's your first step after today that we would like to try?
I'm going to need to talk to my sister so I have support because time. I just can't quit drinking.
Right.
I need that support.
Okay. You want to do it like by yourself, talk to her first, or do you want me to like bring her in and us do it together?
I want to try to talk to her on my own
First.
first.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I understand. Have you tried any other support groups like Alcoholics Anonymous?
No, we live in a small community, and I didn't want anyone to really
Because
know.
secrecy,
Yeah.
right? That's true. There are other communities that have open meetings. You don't have to do it locally. If you're interested, I can give you some references. It might be a little bit of a drive, like half hour, but I mean, if you're committed to keeping it secret still, then we can try to do anonymity. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. So my homework for you, for the next session is to start looking at different aid that you can get to get back into school. I know you said finances is a big one, and then committing to staying in school. That's what I'm going to help you do, is I'm going to help you stay committed.
Okay.
And that's why I suggested the Alcoholics Anonymous and getting your sister aware in your life. Support groups are a giant help. And then there's also maybe talking to your prescriber. They do make medications that help wean you off.
I haven't had insurance, so I don't have a
Price wise,
Yeah.
that's okay. There are discounts and samples. We don't have to rule it out.
I don't have a doctor.
Because
I don't have insurance.
Oh, I understand. There are clinics that are free.
Okay.
They're income based,
Okay.
so we can start there. My homework for you is to try and see when the urge to drink is at its highest, when you're most stressed out. So I want you to try, and there are already so many factors that you've eliminated. Not having children around the jobs. I want to know what's still in your life that's environmentally not positive. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we meet next time, you don't have to write it down or anything. You just try to remember it. We'll discuss it then.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Great.
So you'll be providing some resources today too.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.